Alright, what is going on? Kind of outside. It's a little bit awkward, but as you can see, it's like really early in the morning. It's about 7:20 in the morning, and I'm going to a shop to pick up stuff because I want to get some stuff for myself. It's just kind of eating shit. So I thought I'd bring it along and see what we can find, see what happens. It's a pretty far distance to go, to be honest, so I'm going to have to walk for a while. It's going to be light by the time I get back, but we'll see. Anyway, I'll record if I need to, but yeah, see you in a minute. Alright, just a quick mention as well. It takes a lot for me to do this shit, to film outside, because it's a bit random, but we'll see. I don't get out often, so it means like basically I don't, because I'm usually inside making videos, streaming or whatever. I don't do shit like this very often, and I want to do it more. So that's it. But yeah, there's a fair bit of traffic. People are getting up to do Sunday work and all that shit. It's actually a lot quieter than I expected for this time in the morning, because quite a few people like work on Sundays and stuff, going to like supermarkets or whatever. So I thought it'd be a bit more active out here, to be honest. But whatever. Yeah, but I'm trying to keep myself a little bit quiet because there are houses nearby and I don't want to be super loud. I don't know how daily vloggers do this every day at all, because I just feel mad weird doing it. But I know you guys like the vlogs and stuff, and you guys enjoy watching adventures and whatnot, so I thought I'd do it. Thought, why not? Wanted to get a few bits and bobs, and it was super early in the morning, so I couldn't go to my local shop, and plus they don't have everything I want, so I thought, fuck it, we'll make a little adventure out of it. It's fucking freezing if you can't tell. Got a hoodie on, I've got my beanie on, and I'm just freezing. I'm just flat out freezing. If you can't tell, I've been up all night. Just been grinding away on the COD multiplayer, eating Cheetos. But yeah, that's that. But you know, I just need to kind of get into the groove a little bit of doing this outside, because it's a bit random. It's a bit weird. It's a bit alien to me, if I'm honest. But we'll see. I'm going down this road, and on this road is my auntie's old house, and it is haunted as fuck. So, kind of hoping we see something, to be honest. I'm gonna cross over by the time I get there, so we might see something. I'm not sure. I've not made this journey at this time in the morning for about 2 years, so I forget how cold it is. But when I used to go to college, I used to walk for about 20-25 minutes before I had to go get my bus. So I had to walk all the way down into it's a town centre, but it's just a street, to be honest. But the town centre to get my bus to go to college. I haven't done this for about 2 years. So, because last winter I spent most of it in Salford with Caitlin. So, and then at any time that we were out when the sun was down, it'd been like daytime, so it wasn't as cold. It was still freezing, but it wasn't as cold. But at the minute it's fucking freezing. It's got to be at least like at least -2 or -1 maybe. Like that's the lowest it'll be. Be about -1 to about 3 degrees Celsius. So it's freezing. But it's awesome. I love it. I love winter. It's my favourite time of the year. But yeah, I'm just gonna. I'm exhausted as well, because I fell asleep yesterday at like 4 o'clock and woke up at 11, and I was like dying. And then I've been up since, just playing COD and League. been playing on a Smurf account, so I'm trying to level it up. I'm like halfway to 30 now, which is banging. I want to get it to level 30 before the new season. And I've been just playing cogs. I'm so close to second prestige. I'm like level 50, first prestige. So trying to do that and then play ranked as well, because I want to get to gold, maybe platinum if I can. I'm currently like mid-silver, so we'll see. It's been pretty good actually. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed this card a lot. I've played so much of it. I've played at least like 3 or 4 days worth over zombies multiplayer and campaign. So funny because a lot of people see this like the vlogging scene and they're just like, oh, he's on FaceTime or he's ringing somebody. So it doesn't feel as weird, but yeah, my thumb is actually frozen. But hopefully I've got a mint vlog coming out soon. It might be I don't know when the appointment is. I think it's next Monday. Oh, what date are we on today? What day are we on today? We're on the 5th today. It's not a Saturday, surely. I don't know. It might be. I don't know. It's soon, but we might have a mint hair dyeing vlog coming soon, which would be legit. But we'll see. It's starting to come light a bit if you can't already tell. It's still dark out, but it's coming light a little bit. It'll be light by the time I get back. I just remembered I don't pass my auntie's house walking this way, so I'm not gonna see anything there, but there is like an old church near me. I don't think there's any graves or anything, but could be a bit weird, be a bit spooky. Fucking hell, I shouldn't have fell over. As you can see, it's getting a lot brighter now, so the daytime is coming, but only like 8 o'clock in the morning. It's like, I don't even know what time it is now. Don't have anything to check. I feel a little bit more confident vlogging outside each time I pick up the camera and stuff. Try and shoot in some B-roll footage kind of stuff, but which you will have seen. But I don't. There's nothing really to film. It's just houses everywhere, pretty much. Like houses, fucking houses everywhere. It's all like they build it. It's just houses upon houses upon houses. They don't really build anything else. So there's a park here, I suppose. I grew up on this park. This is actually near my school, my old school. So we spent quite a bit of time on there. Cared for it all that much, to be fair. But there's like tennis courts and stuff, which is pretty cool. But there's no like, well, there's is there a football pitch? I think there is actually. I used to play rugby on there quite a lot, and football for my school team. But I don't really delve into sports that much now. I am going to start picking up football again in like the spring, summertime, for the new Sunday League season and try and get in a team. That'd be sick. So you will see some Sunday League vlogs and stuff. But we're almost there now. I'm hoping this place is open. I checked Google, but it could be wrong. I'm praying it's open. Because it's Sunday, not a lot of places are open till like later. Because of trading hours and stuff, but like a lot of places open at like 10. And I'm really craving some shit right now, to purchase some shit. I need to go to the bank as well first, or the cash point, and draw some money out. Got to record 2 videos and edit this vlog, and then hopefully get everything up on time. I think we're close to finishing the campaign on COD as well, so I need to figure out some more shit to do after that. But I think there's a Spyro remaster coming out So I might play that. That looks quite good. Oh, alright, so it's practically daytime. One thing I've noticed is I'm kind of pushing myself out of my comfort zone doing this. Since being diagnosed with like depression and anxiety and stuff, I've not been able to go anywhere on my own, apart from like pretty local. This is like the farthest I've been on my own. And last time I tried doing something like this, I had a massive anxiety attack, and I had to ring my mum, and she came and picked me up, and I just didn't feel well at all. And then when she picked me up, I started to feel fine. And then when she dropped me off later on that day to go meet up with Nathan, because we were going bowling, I was fine because I was with Nathan. So I've not really done anything like this on my own, kind of like, I wanted to do it so much on my own since. And I had a bit of a anxiety attack before, but nothing bad. But one thing I have realised is that vlogging actually makes me feel like there's someone here, and feel a little bit more comfortable walking on my own and like being on my own. It's weird. I've never been like this. I've always been like on my own, like walking places and shit. I'm actually probably gonna go sit down at this bus stop because my legs are killing. Just need a minute to sit down and just chill. Because I've like non-stop walked, so I'm actually knackered. But we'll see. Yeah, it feels weird. It feels mad. I'm sorry if the camera like varies in angle. I'm trying to keep looking forward so I can see where I'm going. I said I was uncomfortable vlogging in public, but then it turns out vlogging in public and vlogging while I'm walking is actually the thing keeping me sane right now. Because I didn't feel it all the way down here, and then when I got there and I started walking back, I was just like, yeah, I'm panicking. I'm having an anxiety attack. So I'm just gonna put it here. So I assumed that it was the vlogging that helped, and since vlogging here, I've still felt a bit weird, but nowhere near as bad as I was. So that's useful information if I ever start having an anxiety attack on my own vlog. Right, I'm gonna get going because that bus stop was wet and now my arse is wet. But yeah, so crazy discovery that actually vlogging does help me. I knew I was having a bit of an anxiety attack, so I started to feel sick. My chest started hurting, but my chest is eased off. My chest's fine now. Stomach still feels a bit like it's dropped, kind of thing. But sometimes I just get that anyway, so I don't know if that's anxiety or that's just lack of sleep and lack of food, and now I'm walking. I don't know. We'll see when I get back, because I've got some food, I've got some drinks, I've got the good stuff. I'm gonna start this bus stop. Oh no, it's still wet. Never mind. Fuck. Why is everything wet? Why does it have to rain? Some new houses being built. They look good. They look fresh. There's a motherfucker. Actually, they look really sick. But they're all for sale. And like, getting a freshly built house like that, or like apartment or whatever, it's a lot of money. If they were for rent, then I'd be like, I might look into them, but not right now. Oh, they're to let. Them ones they're quite nice. They're to let. But I think they're all like flats or apartments, whatever you want to call them. They're not actual like houses. Trying to make content, trying to make videos, trying to stream, trying to do all sorts of stuff just to get back out there and grind away. And obviously trying to hit that 10k mark before insomnia, which is mad to think. But You know, that's my goal at the minute. Wasn't set by me, it was set by Panos, but which, if you haven't seen his videos, check him out. It's like a car YouTuber. So if you're into cars, check him out. It's fucking mint. His channel's lit as fuck. I've always wanted to like sit inside of that building because it's really cool. They're all like flats and shit, but they all look dead fancy. And there's a big fucking like iron gate you have to get past. That bell's fucking annoying, man. I don't know how often it goes, and I don't know if someone's inside there doing that. I think they are, because the door's open. But I didn't think church started this early. I know obviously people are going to go to church on a Sunday. I didn't know it was open this early. I thought it was like 10 o'clock. But no, apparently it's 8 o'clock in the morning, because everyone's going to church. I used to go there when I was actually a kid. I used to go to a Sunday school, or was it Monday school? I think it was actually on a Monday, but it was called Sunday school. I don't know. Played like hide and seek and shit. Learned about Jesus and God. Did a few activities and that over Christmas, and then we just played games like hide and seek around the church and the court, like the graveyard and shit. We weren't supposed to go in the graveyard, but so many of us did. We were supposed to just stay in the church, but that church is haunted. So yeah. Alright, just before the video ends, I think I need to explain basically what happened to me. Bitch, shut up. What happened to me while I was out. So we'll get into it. I've literally only just got back. I've just started taking all my shit off, like my hoodie and my hat and everything. So basically, in April, I was diagnosed with depression and anxiety, which essentially means I am, my brain doesn't function like a normal human's brain does. And when me and Caitlin broke up in June, it got really, really bad, and I attempted to take my own life twice. Obviously, I'm still here, which is good, but a lot of the time, you know, at the time, I just kind of wanted to be gone, kind of thing. Now my hair's a little greasy because I need to go get in the shower, and I've literally been sweating since I got back, but yeah, so it used to happen with a lot of things. I used to get very anxious doing a lot of things, even the most basic things like shower. I used to get tight-chested, feel sick, and have anxiety attacks. And since, obviously I've been doing it more, it's gotten a lot easier to do, a lot easier to manage and things. But still, things that I used to do before that I haven't done yet still affect me even 6 months on. Now this is something that's going to happen to me probably for the rest of my life. Might happen to me for a year or so and then peter off. I don't know how long this is going to last now. Actually sweating. But on the bright side, the main point is stuff like that still kind of gets to me. Stuff I haven't really done, and it could have just, like I said, it could have been simple things like going for a shower, going outside in general, people looking at me. Happened to be recording videos, that's why I didn't record for a very, very, very long time. I remade my channel and stuff, and then didn't record for like 2 months because I just couldn't get myself to do it. And then even in the Destiny 2 video, I might have seemed a bit awkward or a little bit off, because in that video, after I'd finished that video, I had to lie down, my head was hurting, chest was hurting, I felt like I was going to die. That's how bad it got. So things like that still get to me. And even though it's like a route I've walked for many, many years, like I'm talking at least 10, 11, 12 years, something I've done since I was very, very young, because I was allowed to go off the street with my friends and stuff. And even when I was like about 11-year-old, I was going, you know, very far away from home in terms of, for a kid, because I had older friends, so I was going to like the town and stuff, or like what we call town isn't our town, it's like Bolton, which is about a half an hour drive away from the house. So as a kid I've always done stuff like that, getting buses and stuff and trains and things like that, and even though I wasn't supposed to, I did. Going to like the Middlebrook, which is the retail part near us, and things like that. I used to do that a lot on my own as a kid, and now I'm 22 years old and I can't even go to the Market Street, which is out West Horton Town. I can't even go to Market Street without shit going like pear-shaped for me and me feeling a bit anxious and stuff. So while it does seem very weird and does seem very stupid, it's something that affects me a lot. So that's why I decided to kind of let it be known in the video, and why I kind of you know, explained it, because I know for a lot of people they would have just been like, this is like weird, this is not right, this is, you know, he's 22, he shouldn't be getting anxiety attacks like that. And it's something that I can do. It's something that is physical. It's not just mental, it is actually a like chemical imbalance in your brain. So it is an actual diagnosable illness, because I suppose I am mentally unwell, but it is something that is there. It's not just a case of don't be anxious and be happy. It's a case of I physically cannot, my brain's telling me I cannot, and it's something you have to fight, and it's very difficult to fight. But just let it be known, if you do have anxiety and depression, take small steps. Don't do something big like I've just done. Take small steps, go further and further each time, and then eventually you'll be alright. That's what I did with all the other things I did, and I thought, you know what, I think I'm good. You know, it started with recording a lot of failed recordings where I just kind of stopped because I was like, nope, can't do this, I can't do this, until eventually I got it and nailed it, and I did it for, like, fine. And then after that, now I can record totally fine. I'm totally happy with the content I'm producing, and I don't feel anxious in doing it whatsoever, even though, like, you know, things do change. Like, obviously I have to wear glasses now when I'm recording, like when I'm on my computer and stuff, and on my PlayStation, when I'm watching telly, when I'm driving and things like that. Even though I have to wear these, and it was quite a big change for me, it didn't affect the recording because I was happy with everything, and I felt good about it, and I was actually ready to do it. So take small steps. Don't do something big like I've just done. I'm still feeling the effects of it. I've been home, well, at least 10 minutes, and I'm still feeling the effects of it. So just take baby steps, but on the bright side, I'm going to show you guys what I've got before I end off this vlog. So I got some Frosties because I like Frosties. And we have no cereal in the house, so I thought, you know what, these are my Frosties and I can eat them whenever. I got these because these looked interesting. They are Kinder Bueno minis. I love Kinder Buenos, and I was just going to buy a pack of like 4, but I saw these and I thought these look really, really cool and really interesting, so I'm going to have these. And I can space these out better than I can with Buenos. If I buy 4 Buenos, I'll eat 4 Buenos at a time. I feel like if I eat like 10 of these, I'll still have some of the pack left, and I'll be like, I've just eaten 10, I need to calm down. I got some Coca-Cola. I got some Lucozade because I need to stay awake. And I got my favourite, well, I wouldn't say it's my favourite chocolate bar. It's probably my second favourite, because my favourite's White Bueno. But my second favourite, Gold Bars. Gold bars. They're so nice. And that was everything. And now I've just got an empty bag. Don't put bags over your head, kids, you'll kill yourself. So thank you all for watching this vlog. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you smash the like rating, subscribe for more videos, ding dong that notification bell so you know when I upload a video. I'll do more public videos soon, like where I vlog outside and stuff. Sorry if I was a little quiet because one, I was obviously extremely nervous and extremely kind of weirded out by the situation. But not only that, I wanted to stay a little bit quiet because obviously I was walking past houses and stuff. I didn't want to be loud, wake people up, because it's just rude. They're in the comfort of their own home, in bed, asleep. You don't want some muppet on his phone at 7 o'clock in the morning, walking around talking really loud and screaming. So that's why I was quiet, and also the fact that I wasn't completely comfortable with the situation, but it got more comfortable as I went along. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, smash the like rating, it's very much appreciated. As always, if you do want to subscribe, by all means feel free. and I'll catch you all soon with another vlog, and hopefully should be a banger.